From Steve Slayton to Pat White to Pat McAfee, they love their Mountaineers in Morgantown. And in a place known for Yan Dogs and pepperoni rolls, probably some liquid refreshments, the Mountaineer faithful ready to go here in Morgantown. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the Big 12, the West. The Mountaineers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will get the first crack at it here. And there he is, a man who's not only been around the block, but threw a few linebackers in his day, ready to start another season.
And it's so nice to have guys that...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. I'm not sure you have much in the script to convert a third and this long on the opening drive. Looking to buy time. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. So West Virginia's offense has its first opportunity of the day. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
First down, West Virginia.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he showed off that stiff arm as he had a decent run. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. Off play action. With the catch, it's Dalton. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. From the gun, the ground game. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The running back has it. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. A first down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Using the quick game. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Lining up to convert 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. Right back to the well. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quarterback on the keeper. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? To the ground to try to move the chains. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab. And that's where he'll go down. An explosive play moves the sticks.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play, you line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-0. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Poor mechanics by the quarterback lead to that fumble. You've got to keep 2 hands on the ball. You know those D linemen are trying to swat away at it, and they were able to force that turnover.
And the Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They're going to run it. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Pushes for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
West Virginia, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. grabbed over the middle. It's Dalton. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I love the start for this quarterback on third down. Third down, obviously money down. Got to have success. But to have success early, now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and he got a lot of confidence.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Second down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Finds a tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He'll just keep slinging it. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. He'll keep it himself. Still running at the 40. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. They'll go to the counter. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Trying play action. Gets it out quickly. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10.
Really nice throw there to get the first down. And, you know, when you think about Ohio State quarterback play, especially here recently, it all comes down to efficiency. You have to make good decisions. You got to read the defense. And you got to be accurate. When you think of guys like Justin Fields, C.J. Stroud, guys who went in the first round, that's what they did. And this guy right here, I think he has the ability to be a first-rounder in the future.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Skips away from pressure. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Power football with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys. West
Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. He's looking to pass. Coming after him. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
And here comes the offense on second down. Off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Powell. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Now on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It seems like on every snap, he is right in the quarterback's grill. 2nd sack of the day, and maybe Joey Bosa and Chase Young and Vernon Golston better watch out. There could be a new single-season sack record at some point.
And when you mention those guys, when you watch the game, they always had their imprint on the game. They always dominated football games, and this guy's dominating the football game, single-handedly making that quarterback have to think.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your...
Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Touchdown, West Virginia! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The give to the back. They make the stop, and that's how the 1st quarter will end. We played 1, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the 2nd quarter. He'll pull it on the read. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down, now here on 2nd. Working that left side now. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Can you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up. Shotgun snap on third down. Quickly complete. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball.
And the pass is intercepted.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. Now the play fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Powell. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Buckeyes are on the move. They're going to throw it again. Trying to get to it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You try to catch him off balance, maybe on the first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Now improvising. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he missed it. No good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. The Mountaineers will move the sticks. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. They'll try the run. the 45 on his way. That gives him 54 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
And he could not get loose on the run. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Quickly complete. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. A new set of downs after the completion.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Gets it out fast. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Makes the catch, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, he's the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Right down the middle. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. Looking for a block. It's Dalton. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. The Mountaineers want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. After the 3rd down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Well, last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He makes the connection. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quickly complete. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. He wants to throw it again. On target over the middle. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. They're setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. Tackled, but he has a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. He's going to pass. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. Boy, these offenses are just making it look easy.
Defense optional in college football nowadays. So many weapons, so much speed on the field, so hard to defend. Defense, I don't know how you play it. I really don't. Just try to get a stop, beg for one, please.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits those uprights right in half. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
Man, you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarter.
And they got him for the sack.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passers. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snares it outside. It's Dalton. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He wants to throw. Got his man quickly. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The give to the back. Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the carry. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. On 3rd down, going up top. Getting some heat. He'll pull it down. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. Looking for more room. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got three DBs, three corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They want to throw it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Unleashes to the end zone. And the ball is intercepted. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They'll immediately call timeout. They'll throw it on first down. Quick strike complete. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Trying to find his man on first down. They're working that left side. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. He'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The give to the tailback. On the move at the 30. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He'll come out throwing on first down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Morgantown. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's take the old country roads on our way back to Mountaineer Field.
And the Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play. And they are in business at the 24.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game long. Whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages, he just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Using the quick game. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Here on 3rd down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And that one will put them up here in the second half. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get routed up.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
Floating away. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. First down sack pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Got him downfield. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
First down, West Virginia.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they take it in for 6 more points. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. He wants to throw it, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Dalton. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Running back searching for a hole. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry up. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he
can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete. A huge pickup. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Ohio State, 35, West Virginia.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Working the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
First down, West Virginia.
Comes out throwing on first down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. The incompletion brings up a second down. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. They'll run play action. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They're getting this guy lathered up. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He lets it fly. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And once he got loose, it was all over. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it, the offense ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of the game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, West Virginia! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I'm about to say, remarkable day. I mean, a remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is the day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good as it gets. Nobody can stop him. He's absolutely in the zone.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive and the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Handoff to the lone back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a 1st down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
He makes the catch. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And David, I know there's a part of you that wonders what if had you played tight end. You and I have been out in the field pregame before. We've been spinning it around with your athleticism. I know you wonder what it would have been like to go make plays like that.
I tell you what, I do wonder what if now, Jesse, because now you can't hit these guys. You're not allowed to hit them high, all the targeting. Like, if you're a big body guy with good hands, you can go make a lot of money. Might have been a little bit safer. Might not have gotten hurt. So, yeah, might have been that bad of a living.
Now from inside the red zone. He's right on target. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. And they swarm him under. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It is good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Here's the handoff. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Slips a tackle. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. And the Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense takes matters into their own hands. What a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop, and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around. I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Bond. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
They'll give it to the back. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, in this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Wide open downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
But when you're running the crow route against zone coverage as a QB, you know you've got to get the receiver the ball quickly. This quarterback has a cannon for an arm. He showed you on that last throw, and the offense picks up the first down.
Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Roughing the pass, defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights right down the middle. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Going up top on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Gets it out quickly. Turns it on in midfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. On that play-action fake, the action was the quarterback got clobbered after he faked the handoff.
It definitely didn't work. The fake is supposed to be the most important part of that, to try to get the guys to suck up just for a second. But you could tell the offensive line, they weren't able to hold their blocks. Defense got to them and got the sack.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw. He's got it down the middle. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Buckeyes look to do some damage in the red zone. The run from the shotgun. Knocked down after a pickup of 6, and they're trying to impose their will in the red zone. Ball's at the 13. He caught it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, and he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
56, West Virginia, 41.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got
just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. He makes the grab, and he'll be smacked to the ground. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The completion well past the sticks. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Makes a catch and knocked down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs.
West Virginia.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. They think there's room to run to the right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
56, West Virginia, 48.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Give to the running back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Grab near the marker. It's Powell. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. Coming out on 2nd down, trying to put this one away. Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Buckeyes have this offense rolling. They'll give it to him again. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Here they come on second down trying to put this game away. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He looks that one in nicely. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out fast. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time. Touchdown, Ohio State! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
63, West Virginia, 48.
And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage is going to be.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver in the middle of the field.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. On fourth down, going to the air. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now, you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
63, West Virginia, 55.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level there.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Fights off a defender. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Offense set on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Feeling some heat. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. The incompletion on first down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. This time it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost him.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. First down for this offense. The quarterback takes a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting, "Go Blue." Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Wolverines will kick this deep to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Ragin' Cajuns offense comes on the field first today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the seams. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Going for his running back, who makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Ragin' Cajuns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
The pass rush closing in, running with purpose. Running up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The Ragin' Cajuns will line up here on first down and goal. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. 3rd and goal, will try to run it in. And now the defense able to bring him down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. They tackle him about the 14. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kirk. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, in the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Hands off to the left. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Testing the right side here. Nowhere to run up the middle. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass this time. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. Got him. He's sacked.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And it's complete downfield. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. This is turning into a marathon drive. Play number 13 coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he picks up the first down. Tackled at the 32. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. There's the handoff. Powerful running here. It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the 2nd down play. They're going to run it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. The Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner will be brought down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. Here comes a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they hand it off to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He's running out of time here. He's moving out of the pocket. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. He missed it. Field goal, no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. What a poor kicker.
And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. The Raging Cajuns will come to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it on the move. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. The Raging Cajuns bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Opening play of the drive. Quick throw to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning. Gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
He bought some time, now lets it go. The receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The back's got it. The Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they'll use the ground game here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And now they run the draw play. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. A quick throw out left, complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Raging Cajuns will line up to boot it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up for the 29. Quarterback keeps the football. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial third down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's caught across the middle. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And that run produces a decent gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll feed the back again. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. The Wolverines are going to keep this drive rolling. Ball handed off. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And the Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Handoff from the shotgun. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. With the continuity this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Third down upcoming after that completion. Can he make it to the marker? The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. New center down to the offense. First and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
The Raging Cajuns will send their punt team onto the field. Here's the punt, high in the air. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Herbeck and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
They'll run it from the gun. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down. Oh, a reverse. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Important second down play coming up.
Brings up second down.
They'll run it to the right side. And the defense brings him down. And the Wolverines move into the red zone.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
First down for the offense.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
17, Louisiana, 0.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And they'll stop him after a short game. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The Raging Cajuns will have to kick this away. And he's on for his 5th punt of the day now. And the returner is brought down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Slides to avoid the big hit. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. We'll hand it off. good enough for first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over their running back so far. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down. And now it's fourth down. And out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The offense now operating in empty. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The Ragin' Cajuns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the ball is hauled in. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Ragin' Cajuns line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the runner takes off to his right. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the freshman making an impact play there.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going for a big play downfield.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. They're going to run it here. Fights off a defender. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. And he's tackled after the catch. 2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. He finds the running back in the flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Looking to throw again. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Michigan 20, Louisiana 14.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Quick throw to his receiver. He pulls it in for a big gain. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback drops back. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete. 2nd down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT puts them up 13 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Michigan 27, Louisiana 14.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Snags a quick throw. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw. The Raging Cajuns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The Raging Cajuns with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for his big tight end. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. 1st down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the run, he'll let it go. Who makes the grab. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's caught downfield. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Are we seeing this correctly? The field goal unit is out there on 1st down. Yeah, I have no idea what the thinking is here. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Raging Cajuns will kick this deep, begin the 2nd half. And the kickoff will be a return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the 2nd half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. And the defense receiver in motion now. Looking at one of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That pass is caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup.
1st down, ball spotted at the 42. And the Wolverines keep the football on the move. And then 1st down right. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They call the draw play here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it for a big gain. Brought out at the 46, good enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the second down play.
Second down.
And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense is still clicking. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? The offense with some pre-snap motion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. And now they'll run it on the draw. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.